Well, hi there. Today I will be doing my brow tutorial. So I already did one, and we're going to accomplish that same brow in the other side. So stay tuned and keep watching. This will be maybe a talk-through video, just because it's just my brow. I'm trying to make this video as short as I can. So I'm going to show you the 3 tools that I use, the 3 brushes that I use. I have to use this Morphe angle brush. It has to be thin. I don't like a thick angle brush because I think a thin one will do the job. It will be more precise, and it gets better shaped. And I use this flat brush from BH Cosmetics just to carve out the line, or if I want to get in more defined or more close to my brow line, I use this small one. Those are the 3 tools that I use. Oh, and I use a spoolie. This is basically for, if I don't use these 2, I could use this one or this one. It could be 3 to 4 tools depending. So enough chatting and let's get started. So I'm going to use this Morphe brush first, and I'm going to get my BH Studio Pro Ultimate Brow Palette, and I'm going to use this light brown and this dark brown. I'm going to mix them in together, and I'm going to shape the bottom of my brow. And I'm talking low, it's because my kids are sleeping. So I'm dipping in 1 time in each, and I'm just going to go right ahead and carve out my bottom line. There's different techniques that you could use to do your brow, but this is mine. I'm just making a line on the bottom. Notice that I'm just holding the brush from, excuse my nails, I know I haven't done them, but I'm a mom, so. What was I saying? Oh, notice I'm not pushing too much pressure, neither on the beginning or the end. I just go with it. So I'm just starting to go upwards with my brush, starting to fill in the brows. Like that. I personally like powder, and now you go up in the top part and you start creating your line. Like that. I like the powder ones. I tried the gel ones. It slides off, it goes everywhere. I don't like that. I tried the pencil, and I'm drawing on my brows, but they look like I'm overdoing them, or they look too fake. I don't like that. I like for my brows to try to look as natural as I could. And right now they look bald because I don't have a makeup look on. But when I have my look on, it suits everything. So I'm gonna get closer. I know I have to clean up my brow, but notice that I go from lightest to darkest. So that's the lighter part. Now I'm going to use this this light color right here, this light brown right here. So I'm basically I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna show you the colors. Look almost the same, just that this is a lighter, the ashier one. This is like the dark brown, and this is like the medium. So I just mix them around to make a good color for my brow. Whoops. And before anything, you want to clean out your brush. Any tissue you have, just clean it out so all the darker colors could get out a little bit. And now you get your lighter shade and you bring it to the front where you have those little hairline, you hear me? The little hairs. And I lightly take it in. Lightly. Like that. I just did a light pressure. So now with the spoolie, it don't have to be a pencil spoolie, it could be any spoolie you have. the brand Spoolie. I believe any spoolie should do the job. So there, I comb it through, right, like that, and now I'm going to carve them out. Remember, I'm trying to make them look as even, as good as possible. It's just that the brows are not sisters, they're cousins, or they're whatever you want to call them. Oh, and I'm using this Rimmel Match Perfection concealer in the shade 230 Fair Light. And I like it because it has a little brush already. And you don't need a lot of the concealer. I know that everybody does it differently. Just with a small pump, it should be more than enough, sorry, to put on your brows. We don't want to make our brows look too white or a different other color that is not our color skin tone, because then when you put the foundation on, when you don't blend it right, it's not going to look right. So I'll just be carving out the bottom first, and I'm going light-handed. I don't feel like I'm putting too much pressure on my brows. Like I said, they will look dark just because I don't have no makeup look on. But I guarantee you, if I did, it wouldn't look like this dark. So there's a carve out of your brows. And whatever product I have left, I always use it as my primer, as my conceal for my lid. And I'm using this flat brush and I blend out the bottom first with my lid. Now I go over here under my brow and carve it out. To me, it's easier to blend out what I have on my lid and then go straight up there. I feel like this one's too down, too up. What is it? We all make mistakes. Right? Alright. Now, you're not trying to create a unibrow. You're just trying to follow your natural brows, and that's where my natural brow end. So I'm going to go back in with a spoolie just to shape out that harsh line in the front. We don't want a harsh line. Okay? And I'm just going to go in with this small brush just to find my line up here more. And that's it. That's how I accomplish these brows. And yeah. So, oh, one more thing. I use a banana powder. And if I'm going to go straight into my makeup after my brows, I just set it. Because I don't want no creasing when I start applying my makeup, my shadows. So, that's it. That's all I do. So, thank you all for watching. And I hope I